To be pinned here, Jake Ward, and this video is about why arm wrestling should be in the Olympics. Bang! Alrighty, so first of all, I can't believe we've gone so many Summer Olympic Games without arm wrestling being in the Olympics. It's over there in Tokyo in 2020, and they talk about honour over there in Japan. Well, they need this sport in the Olympics. So I've been doing a bit of a research, and I've got my little machine here, and it's telling me that the Olympic Charter indicates that in order to be accepted, a sport must be widely practiced by men in at least 75 countries and on 4 continents, and by women in no fewer than 40 countries and in 3 continents. First of all, just about every country in the world has a pub. You got a pub, you've got arm wrestlers. After a few Steve Weisers, it'll happen there. So this is just absolutely ridiculous. Any country in the world, people are arm wrestling. Now, there's around about 195 countries in the world. Don't quote me on that. So you're only asking about 2/3 of the world to participate. And it happens everywhere. And the sport is getting bigger. Now, understand they're always looking for new sports to get in there. And this needs to happen. It marks every single qualification that is required. It'll also bring in a lot of revenue for the TV viewers, distribution, the way the Olympic Charter brings it all down. I mean, with the sports that they've currently got in there, it is just a catastrophe that arm wrestling isn't in there. Let's just go through some of the sports that's in there. Like the one thing I do like about the Olympics is with the uniqueness. Some of the sports that don't get too much recognition on TV and things like that. Every 4 years, I become a gymnastics expert. Every 4 years, I become an archery expert, a pentathlon expert. So those sports I absolutely love that are in the Olympics. What grinds my gears a bit is sports like tennis. Tennis is watched all over the world. It's got their 4 majors and things like that. It doesn't need to be in the Olympic Games. Fuck off, tennis. There's some other sports that just need to go. I think there's 5 new sports coming this year. If we just quickly have a look. Artistic swimming, synchronized swimming. Come on now. It's just out of control that sport can... Who sits there? I would like, in fact, if you know anyone that does artistic swimming or synchronized swimming, to get on the channel and have a chat with me. I've never once sat there and met someone in the history of life go, when I grow up, I want to be a synchronized swimmer. You can hold your breath underwater and do a dance. Good on ya. That's got to go. Plenty of room. You can keep those crappy sports, but it's arm wrestling. You've got, I don't mind that equestrian's in it, but dressage, just prodding around. You're taking your horse for a walk in the backyard and you're getting Olympic gold medals. Oh, watch how the horse stopped. Watch how the horse moves. I don't mind when they're running and jumping over shit. And if you want to get more animals in the Olympic Games, go watch 2 heavyweights in the arm wrestling division. You've got a silverback gorilla against a minotaur. It's just watching them go head to head in a hook battle is just unbelievable. Arm wrestling is exciting. It gets anyone involved. It's got gender equality. I tell you what, you watch some of the women arm wrestlers and you even watch some of their training videos. It is one of the rarest sport where the women are competing at a very high level. When you watch the professionals, it's as much TV time as the men and the women. They're just making huge waves in the sport, and the matches are just exciting. There's some other sports that I love that when women are competing, it's just boring as shit. But with arm wrestling, you get 2 of the best females going head to head at it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable watching them go in there. Far more exciting than any other sport. It's meeting a lot of the criteria that's in there. I'm just going through some of the other sports that I've got there. Look, it's cool that skateboarding's got in there. We all owned a PlayStation. We all played Tony Hawk. I'm a huge fan of skateboarding, and I'm glad the uniqueness is getting in there. Yeah, I just can't, sport climbing? Really? Think about it. It's just, what have they got here about sport? Like, I understand indoor rock climbing and everything's cool. I mean, indoor rock climbers make the great arm wrestlers. But when it comes to everything that qualifies for an Olympic sport, it's classified as a sport around the world. It's participated in way more than 75 countries. I think one person from each country should comment on here that they arm wrestle and tell me what country that you're from. And I'll start it off that I'm proudly from Australia and participating in arm wrestling. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Olympic Games. And it's like, let's have a look. Financial status of the sport, its governance, gender equality and strategic planning. Mate, do it at the opening ceremony. While all the countries are walking around, stick a table in the middle of it all, and I guarantee you, more than the dancing that's going on, the ceremonies are a cool show, but more than the dancing that's going on, I will guarantee you that all the Olympic athletes would just turn and they would be watching the arm wrestling on the table. Then what happens is, and it happens anywhere in the world, other athletes look at arm wrestling and they think, I can do that. So then suddenly your Roger Federers that are playing tennis for the Olympics will have a look at some of our middleweight class pullers and go, oh, he might look at Giannis Amelins and go, ooh, I might have him there with a backhand. So get on the table, Roger. I bet you LeBron James would come over during the Olympics and square up to one of our heavyweights. You saw it on ESPN with Devin Larratt and Shaq. So that's just the best way to go about it. The interest will just go through the roof. It qualifies everything. The conversations for it to be chosen in the Olympics, it just needs to go in there. We can have more. I can give you more facts. I mean, the sports image, whether it represents Olympic values, absolutely. Not only is it participated in all over the world, but every time it gets on TV, it's broadcast everywhere. It will make some of our athletes honest. You can even do it the same as soccer and just make it for the under 23s. Give something for the kids to get onto. There's a lot of participants out there that aren't good at pole vault or dressage, but they can get on a table, they can square up, they can grip and rip and go bang and get themselves a gold medal. You can make it there. You can make it, I would love for it to start off to have the best of the best. And then, because they're professional athletes, then you can turn it into amateur in the next few Olympic Games. But it is a disgrace. It annoys me like there's no tomorrow. I could go on and on and on, but I'm wrapping this up now. Your favourite puller to be pinned, Jake Ward, stands behind this. I need each and every one of you to pin the subscribe button. But not only that, share this to every single sporting site. If they want an open discussion or an open debate of why arm wrestling, I've got the facts, I've got the knowledge, I've got the statistics to show you that it qualifies in every retrospect as a sport. I just need everyone's help and everyone to get in there. Then I'd love to see, as an Aussie fan, I'd love to see Bruce McAvaney call it. As an NBA fan, I'd love to see Marv Albert call it. The guys on ESPN breaking it down. It is one of the best sports in the world. It is one of the most participated sports in the world. So please get behind me. Get behind this video. Let's fly the flag for arm wrestling. My name is Jake Ward. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Hit me up on Instagram at Jake Ward Arm Wrestler. Pin the subscribe button and I'll see you next time.